work and non-work support in any kind of. For example, you are working in a lab, the organization have a lab, you are working in a lab and you need something. For example, you need a 120-volt battery to test this equipment. You are designing a new hardware structure or new chip or something. For that, you want to test it on 120-volt battery. Or maybe it's there, but it is damaged. Then you have the authority, or you have this kind of means that you can call at sudden, and they are supporting you, and they can help you to gain this test, gain this battery, or allow the person who can repair it. Or if you are going through some crisis or something, or if you need some emotional help or some new certification, sometimes researchers need new certification, new technologies are coming, emerging. So the organization can help you to acquire those certifications. The second was cultural stuff, organizational culture, acceptance of ambiguity, whether this innovation, that this idea is you are working on can be one in a million idea or one in a flop idea. If you can accept it, then you have more innovations. Tolerance of impractical. If something is impractical, you must be tolerant. You don't say that, okay, I gave you 6 months time and this much money, you have wasted that. No, it's okay, it's a good design, but if you can implement further these kind of areas, and it would be more practical. It's good. Low external controls. Remember, innovation cannot be occur in a controlled environment. In pressure, in lack of resources, you cannot do that. Tolerance of risk, of course. You are making a new product. It comes with a lot of risk. Whether this move is going to expand my business or it's going to be a risky move, you will have losses. Tolerance of conflict, of course, there's going to be huge conflict between lenders and shareholders as well. Shareholders will say that you need to work for to increase in our wealth, market this product. But lenders will say that do not increase risk. Why? Because otherwise we are now at stake. We gave you loan and we are now worried about that, whether you will be paying back our interest on time or our principal amount on time or not. So you need to manage those conflicts, plus also employees conflicts as well. They need to work extra to market this or to to understand this innovation. Focus on the end. If your organization is like that, they focus on the end, how much we can get to buy this product, how much profit we can increase. Then you will invest in more in innovation if you are focusing to the end. Open system focus, which means innovation can come through lower top, upward, or from above to lower. The innovative ideas can come from top management or can also come from customer as well, lower employees as well. Positive feedback. If you took every feedback seriously and you involve in your decision making, in your implementation, then of course, if somebody is giving you innovative ideas, you give them positive feedback. It's not like that you dump his email or his mail, that's it. There are 1,000 emails are coming, we know the limitation, but once you sort out something, okay, it looks legit, reply them. And then human variables. Ideal champion, individual who actively and enthusiastically support new ideas, build support, overcome resistance, and ensure that innovations are implemented. Respect that or invest in that person. Do not lose that person. Because nowadays, retaining employees is more competitive than technological advantages, than cost advantages, because these technological or cost advantage is temporary. Retaining people, human competitive advantage is huge. Look at the market value of Apple, market value of Google, market value of Chinese Baidu, Chinese WeChat, TikTok. There are brains behind that who develop those softwares, algorithms, right? Stimulating innovation, how you boost the innovation. So the following slides highlight few approaches how you are boosting the innovation. So that's the organizations are using those. Yes, top organization, Apple, Netflix, Square, Tencent, Amazon, they are using stimulation to improve the innovation. These two are disruptive innovation and sustaining innovation. Disrupting means innovation in products that radically changes the industry's rules of the game. Sustaining small and incremental changes in established products rather than dramatic breakthrough. So destructive innovation is Chat GPT. All of a sudden, many jobs are going to be lost, right? But if they enter into a market in a sustainable stuff, then this is called sustaining innovation. So examples are compact disc, Apple iTunes, Apple iTunes. These are the established business. These are the disruptors. Similarly, carbon papers, Xerox copy machines, canvas, Nike athletic shoes. Right? We have weekly magazines, and now it is overcome by CNN. We've got taxis, and now we have Uber. Right? Stockbrokers, then we have electronically trade. So these are disruptors. When the new product is coming, it's coming with the elimination of old. Disruptive innovation. Then why it is important? So companies that are successful, they tend to grow. With the growth, it comes with expanded size as well, right? So if you are expanding, it means you have competitors. So when you want to beat those competitors, you come up with disruptive innovation so that people will buy your product and leave their products. So that's why there's a huge tension when there is a new iPhone is coming. Samsung companies is on hold, Huawei companies on hold, because when Apple's come, it comes with a new improved disruptive feature so that their competitors customer will attract to the Apple companies. And when Samsung new try to announce the model, there's a lot of conspiracy and all the stuff because they want to capture Apple employees. That's why this disruptive innovation is important. So who's vulnerable in this kind of stuff? So large, established, and high profitable organizations, they are most vulnerable because they have most to lose and are more vested in their current markets and technologies. They already established huge advertisement campaign. They are already established stores, retail store channels, already made products in tons of products already in their stores, in retail stores, and now they are supporting and marketing huge amount of money, and all of a sudden their competitor introduces a new product and people are buying that, so they are vulnerable to these disruptive changes. So that's why disruptive innovation is very, very important. Look at Tesla, how it entered into the market and become so huge, like giga. He's not making mega factories. Even mega factory is so huge. He's making giga factories. Only the parking slot of those Tesla cars are in thousands, in millions. So he find out the gap that people are in, gasoline. That's it. Automobiles are mostly made up of gasoline. Then all of a sudden he introduces Tesla, and then he started making the factories and all the stuff. Look at the amount of losses that are borne by Toyota, Ford, Mercedes, and combined automobile industry. Right? So entrepreneurs thrive on change and innovation. For them, innovation is very, very much or key to their survival. Why? Because new product comes with new business. So, disruptive innovations opens the door for many new entrepreneurs to become successful. Facebook, Elon Musk, SpaceX company, right? Tesla companies, all the big companies, they are coming from disruptive innovations. For corporate managers, skunk workers, a small group within a large organization, given a high degree of autonomy and unhampered by corporate bureaucracy, whose mission is to develop projects primarily for the sake of radical innovation. So, implications to learn this change and disruptive innovation is that there is a small group of people inside the organization who act as small group who are not given any responsibility to reports to whom. They use the funds to expand the business or maintain its presence or its survival for a longer period of time. If something radically happens, so they will investigate, re-engineering it, give it to their R&D and try to announce this as soon as possible because they have a huge stake to lose. And also, disruptive innovation also comes with new employment opportunities as well. Right? So if you are following the disruptive innovation, you can have always a line of career plannings to go. You can move from one company to another company easily. You don't like one or single honor or single boss, this kind of stuff. So you can go to this emerging fields, you can become a partner over there, or you can easily serve according to your own style. Because don't assume that your employer is looking for you for a long term other than his interest. So takes risk while you are young. If you want to change the employer, look at where money is going into disruptive innovation. Follow that trail, you get a good job over there. All right. So up till now, what we have discussed the all learning objectives here. So there is a short amount of summary here. So just read it here. I would be uploading its PPTs, also the chapter. All right. So the important stuff that we have discussed today is that we are announcing our midterm on 8th of May because we have holidays, labor holidays from 1 to 3rd of May. So we won't be having our lecture on first week of the May. So you get the appropriate time for reminding or preparation for the midterm. So chapter is going to be from 1 to 8. We have finished 7th chapter today. and 8th chapter we'll try to cover in our next class. Right, everyone? And I would be giving you assignment in our next class, at the end of the next class as well. Okay. So take care. Stay safe. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.